Today we're heading to Oludeniz to go to Butterfly Valley, which is a very beautiful beach apparently, and we're super excited. I hope there's butterflies, but it said only in spring, so fingers crossed.
We started by taking a dolmus to Oludeniz beach from Fethiye dolmus station for $6 each. This was such an easy transit because you could pay the driver with cash or card. So guys, we just came to this sign pretty much, and we were met by a guy who was pretty much hocking all these boats over here.
Literally hocking all of them. Like, didn't matter which one you wanted, he could sell it to you.
So all the big ones were £30 each, and the smaller ones over the back were 25, and we get to go to 6 islands and we get lunch provided. So
yeah.
For
and a cave, I think.
And a cave, yeah. So for 55 Australian dollars, we think that's too good a value to turn down, especially after saying no to Pamukkale. So,
and we were just going to head to Butterfly Valley on our own, but we would have had to get a shuttle from somewhere around here. We're not sure how much that would have cost, but we decided to do this instead. Now we don't have to pay for lunch.
This is literally half the price than what you would have found online. So just rock up, come here.
Bring some cash.
They all get ready to dock at 10:30 in the morning and come back around 5, so don't leave it too late. That's our boat. Grand Vega, baby.
We're a sunset bunk here, no one on the roof yet.
Butterfly Valley. Stop number 1. Ready to walk the plank?
Yeah.
It's a bit choppy, so the board that we walk on is just going up and down.
Gel abi ucuna kadar. Bekle. Ver elini.
We made it to Butterfly Valley! Woo.
It's just like that cliff is there, it's right on top of you. How's the turquoise coast treat now?
It's stunning here. We probably didn't expect there to be the big boats, but seeing as we came on one, we certainly can't complain. I thought the Butterfly Valley would be just a little bit like quieter and calmer, but we're about to go for a walk and see what we can see.
I had no idea you can like literally glamp down here on the coast. So there's camping down here, the beach to swim in, and obviously the hike. But apart from that, that's about it, eh? And a couple little beach bars. Our day continued with a number of swimming stops along the turquoise coast, including a stop at the tomb of St. Nicholas.
Hi, Santa!
But there was one unique stop in particular that was really cool. We are in a little, what's it?
He said thermal pool, but surely he's joking, it's freezing.
It's like an ice bath in this little pocket. It's better than the 40-degree heat wave we've had. I'm shivering. This cool spot was like a freezing ice bath which you swam into and out of. The tour finished with some cliff jumps from the staff and the onset of pressure to leave exorbitant tips at the end of the trip, which wasn't cool. Still though, a great day. And after wrapping up a day of beaching, we decided to do something a little different on day 2 and visit a ghost town. So we just got dropped off by a dolmus from Fethiye to the town centre of Kayakoy. Now there's less than 1,000 people that live here, and better yet, there is an abandoned village that we're going to go look at now. Just getting our first proper glimpse of it now, and surprise, surprise, it's exactly as it seems. A complete abandoned city up on a hill.
It would have been beautiful.
You want to have a look? Here, I'll show you. I'm guessing these might even be some of the remains. It's like walking through ancient history, but it's not that ancient.
How ancient is it, do we know? Or old?
Old.
No, but do we know how old?
No.
Okay, so it costs €3 to get in, or 110 lira. So we paid $2.20 each which is what, $12?
Yeah, and we're in the ghost city.
Please let there be no ghosts. So we don't know much about Kayakoy. All that we've read said that the population was like swapped with Turkey and Greek after a war between the two countries, mainly due to their religion. I think this was a Greek population, so they had the Catholic Christian religion, and they did a swap with Muslims from Greece.
Yeah, so essentially that means that during the conflict, depending on what religion you were, you swapped out of this place.
And I think that they weren't happy to live here because it's so mountainous and so different to where they were living in Greece, so that's how it ended up abandoned, from our understanding.
Yeah, once upon a time we would be walking in the footsteps of a population of 10,000 people. Now there's no one.
There's a few times.
Apart from the tourists, it feels a bit eerie. You can just hear the insects and the wind flowing through all the shrubs. Once upon a time that was a wall. These guys were loaded, eh?
Yeah.
Corner block.
Let's go hang out with laundry again.
Wow, look, you can see, it's massive. Look, it goes up there, you got something down there, over there, and we're about halfway across, so like beyond this wall, it keeps going.
Huge. Worth the money?
Yeah, the site is massive, definitely worth the money.
The two big churches have both been closed, and it says for safety reasons. So that's a pity, but we love safety.
So we've spent about an hour and a half here, and we haven't explored everything, but it's getting too hot and I'm getting too hungry to stay here. So we are going to try and find our way out of this maze.
Yes.
And head back to Fethiye. Let's go.
It isn't very well signed here, so when you are heading out, we think probably just head downhill and hope for the best.
That's what we're going to do.
We'll let you know how we go.
We did find our way out quite easily by heading down the mountain and caught a dolmus back to Fethiye from the same spot. For our remaining time, we decided to explore Fethiye town, which had a great market, charming old town bazaar, and an atmospheric boardwalk to stroll along.
We got a box of mixed different Turkish delights, and everywhere has the same price, so we just paid it. But it was 100 Turkish lira, which is like $4.50 for tasting all these different flavors of Turkish delight.
I think that price sounds good. Let us know in the comments what you think.
Do you store Turkish delight in the fridge?
I guess the cornerstone of Fethiye, the town, is the old town and the old town bazaar, which is what we're going to explore tonight. What you can find here is you'll find your knockoff brands absolutely everywhere, and you're expected to barter. You'll find your Turkish delights, your Turkish sweets, a few restaurants, a few actually quite cool bars. Even though it's touristy, they do look very appealing.
Yeah, some clothes shops.
Lots of cats. Also, if you can find this little pocket of the market, it's not knockoffs, it's authentic clothes shops. So I guess that means there's something for everyone here. It's definitely very vibey down on the promenade, but be wary. On one side, you've got people trying to drag you into their restaurant, and on the other side, you've got people trying to drag you onto your boat. So
there are so many boats here. Like, we went to Oludeniz for our boat. I'm very curious about how much they cost, but there's no prices either. So if you want to go on a boat, you're going to have to go into a combo.
Yep, that's just the way it is. That pretty much wraps up our time in Fethiye and Oludeniz. We absolutely loved it, and we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe to the channel, and feel free to stick around to see the accom we stayed in. So we're staying in this attic, and it is 100 euros for 3 nights.
And it's hot, but we've got an AC.
Yep, and a shared bathroom.
And 2 beds.
And it's very sturdy.